Let's listen to Jeff Flake.
Yes, I understand that you said just last night you felt that the witness was in fact credible.
On Monday, I stood in front of your office with Addie Barkan. I told the story of my sexual assault. I told it because I recognized in Dr. Ford's story that she's telling the truth. What you are doing is allowing someone who actually violated a woman to sit in the Supreme Court. This is not tolerable. You have children in your family. Think about them. I have 2 children. I cannot imagine that for the next 50 years, they will have to have someone in the Supreme Court who has been accused of violating a young girl. What are you doing, sir?
I was sexually assaulted and nobody believed me. I didn't tell anyone, and you're telling all women that they don't matter, that they should just stay quiet because if they tell you what happened to them, you're going to ignore them. That's what happened to me, and that's what you're telling all women in America, that they don't matter. They should just keep it to themselves because if they have told the truth, you're just going to help that man to power anyway. That's what you're telling all of these women. That's what you're telling me right now. Look at me when I'm talking to you. You're telling me that my assault doesn't matter, that what happened to me doesn't matter, and that you're going to let people who do these things into power. That's what you're telling me when you vote for him. Don't look away from me. Look at me and tell me that it doesn't matter what happened to me, that you'll let people like that go into the highest court of the land and tell everyone what they can do to their bodies.
Senator Flake, do you think that Brett Kavanaugh is telling the truth?
Thank you.
Do you think that he's able to hold the pain of this country and repair it? That is the work of justice. The way that justice works is you recognize harm, you take responsibility for it, and then you begin to repair it. You're allowing someone who is unwilling to take responsibility for his own actions, unwilling to hold the harm that he has done to one woman, actually 3 women, and repair it. You are allowing someone who is unwilling to take responsibility for his own actions
Respond.
to sit in the higher court of the country and to have the role of repairing the harm that has been done in this country to many people. No, thank you. What do you think?
Senator, do you care to respond?
Ma'am, do you want to talk to the staff right after?
No, I want to talk to him. Don't talk to me. What do you think? I understand, but tell me, I'm standing right here in front of you. What do you have? Do you think that he's telling the truth? No. Do you think that he's telling the truth to the country?
You have power when so many women are powerless. Thank you.
Can you not give them an answer,
We have our press available to talk to you guys if you want.
You don't have an answer there. Give them an answer.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Care to respond?
No, you can either come in or out. Thank you.
Saying thank you is not an answer. This is about the future of our country, sir. You're appointing to a lifetime appointment in the Supreme Court. That's fine. Find security.
You could be a hero and vote no.
Why not wait? Why not wait? Why not wait for the investigation? There's no harm.
How can you be speechless?
What's the harm of an
We demand to know what
investigation,
they're
sir?
thinking. Do you stand
We
with
are.
women? Do you stand with this nation? It deserves due process.
What did that be open about again?
Senator, do you want to respond to their complaints? Senator, you care to respond to their complaints?
No, I need to go to the hearing. I just issued a statement. I'll be saying more as well. So, no, there have been a lot of questions here, and I don't want to ask it. Sure, everybody
There's
does.
only one question. Do you think
The American Bar Association says that they should wait for an FBI investigation. Do you not believe that?
Be heard by the highest people in power. That they're.
Poppy, I don't think we've witnessed a moment like that
No.
in recent memory. A U.S. senator confronted by two, I believe, women who say that they have been raped themselves. One of them saying to him, and I'm quoting here through tears, "Don't look away from me, look at me and tell me that it doesn't matter what happens to me." Just remarkable.
It is remarkable. We just witnessed about 5 minutes of Republican Senator Jeff Flake after he made an incredibly important decision to vote for Judge Kavanaugh after he heard from Dr. Ford and Judge Kavanaugh yesterday, confronted in the elevator by those two women, as you said. Jim, his answers to them, thank you. I need to get to the hearing. You will hear more from me in just a moment. He did not answer their questions. Nia Malika Henderson, to you. Let's talk about what this means for this country, for America, beyond this vote. What we just saw is not isolated to these two women and that one senator. That is emblematic of where this country will be left, regardless of which way this vote goes, Nia.
That's right. I mean, you could hear the raw emotion. You could hear the anger, the anguish, really, from those two women really pleading with Jeff Flake to do something different, to really send a message, they were saying, to women that he cared about their experiences, and that they felt like sending someone like Kavanaugh to the court would send the wrong message to not only women who were victims of sexual assault, as Dr. Ford alleges that she is, but also young men. This is going to be a very divisive couple of weeks we're going to have around this conversation, and then just beyond. We talked about sort of the rippling effects of the Anita Hill hearing back from 1991. We're in for it in spades going forward.
In fairness to Senator Flake, David Gergen, that was an extremely difficult moment for any sitting politician to face. That said, that is a measure of exactly how many women view this decision.
I think it's just the beginning. We're on the brink of what is likely to be the most divisive vote in our lifetimes. This is going to sharply divide the American people. There are millions and millions of women who felt just like those two women there. I think that, and those millions of women felt that Dr. Ford spoke for them and spoke to them and stirred things in them, memories in them, that we as white males don't really fully understand and appreciate. And if you have a group of 11 white men sitting there on the Republican side, you have to ask, do they get it? Do they understand? Are they of a generation that understands?